Windlee Farms. We're going to do a little tour. Please join us for the tour. So, here, it's going to be the Maple Weekend at Windlee, and it's just gorgeous out here today.
It is.
Beautiful. It's a lovely snowy day in Tiny Township. There's looks like a bonfire over here. There's some little tractors. It's just an adorable place. There's obviously, we're coming close to a cauldron where they're probably boiling up syrup.
I love that wood carving too.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So, it's Irene, and we are here in the Sugar Shack. Look at this place. It is fabulous. I am here with Peter Lorimer, who is... Lorman. I apologize, sir. I apologize.
No problem.
Lorman, who is the owner of Windlee Farms.
With my wife, Anne.
And yes.
Who's hiding?
And you have some major bragging rights with your maple syrup, because I understand, Peter, that you have won ribbon from the Royal Winter Fair for your syrup.
Back in 2019, we won first prize for our amber maple syrup.
Right?
Ooh, that's my favorite.
It's right here, up on the wall, right?
Shows that we've done something right.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, go ahead.
So the sap is running. They're going to be producing maple syrup. This is a perfect opportunity. Who doesn't love maple syrup? On our pancakes, on our waffles, in our marinades. I use it in my vinaigrette for salad dressings, and of course on ice cream. Maple syrup is just delicious, and it's natural. And I understand, Peter, you've got a weekend festival celebrating.
It's called Maple Weekend, and it's a provincial-wide initiative by the Ontario Maple Syrup Producers Association. And in Simcoe, there are 12 producers around Simcoe, and in this area, there's 2 of us, and then there's 4 or 5 over in Oromodonti.
Okay.
This is about our 8th year, I think.
Okay.
We missed 2 years because of COVID, so we're expecting a big turnout this year because everybody just wants to get out. Here we are going to have a blacksmith, and we have wagon rides to our bush, and we have other activities going on. So,
is there a fee for this at festival?
That's one thing that OnSpa wanted to promote, is that it's free. Because the big thing is we want to get people connected to producers and see how maple syrup's done.
Perfect.
So there's no fee involved. Now, some people might be charging fees for other things, other activities that are on, but entry fees, there's no fee.
Okay, so you mentioned that there's going to be a blacksmith here tomorrow. Will he be demonstrating his skills? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and is there any other organization that will be joining you tomorrow for your festival?
Yes, we're having Community Living, CHL is it called now? Yes. And they'll be selling their butter tarts.
Okay.
We had them here for our fall event, which is Fall in Love with Maple, and they sold out on their butter tarts.
Okay, so obviously a good product.
We just like having them because it's a community event, and we want to support charities as much as we can.
Perfect. Are you expecting then a big crowd, because we've been shut down for 2 years, we've been in our houses, so how do you plan to kind of, I guess, deal with the influx of guests?
Last time we had this back in 2019, we had over 1,500 people.
Oh my gosh.
For the 2 days.
Wow.
We're thinking we'll be over that this year, and we probably have 15 volunteers helping us. So there'll be a lot of people, if you have a question. And a lot of people will be wearing pins that will say, "Ask me." So if they can't if they don't know the answer, they'll probably come and point to me.
Perfect.
And hopefully I'll know the answer.
Perfect. So myself, I'm thinking of bringing my family tomorrow. Are there certain requirements, because we're still into the COVID world, are there any criteria that we have to follow?
We would like people to wear masks. All our volunteers will be wearing masks. And especially when on our wagon ride, we'll try to do as much social distancing as possible. But if we were doing the proper social distancing,
Yeah.
we'd be only 2 people to our wagon.
Right. There's too much of an influx.
So
Yeah.
on the wagon, there'd be masks required.
So for somebody who's not comfortable being in a large crowd, I know we're coming down to the end of your season. What is the best requirement for them? Should they call? Should they?
Best to call us, and our phone number is 705-526-0769. And we'll try to accommodate them to come and see our tour. A lot of times we might not be boiling, but they're welcome to come and see what a sugar shack looks like.
Wonderful.
And we'll explain the process
Okay.
of what it is.
I love that. And will you be selling products like
Tomorrow,
maple syrup? Yeah.
On the weekend, yes.
Okay.
We've
And what form of payment do you accept?
Well, cash, debit, credit card.
Okay, perfect. That's good to know. I'll bring it over to Irene now, and she can ask you a few more questions.
Yeah. So, Peter, we first of all thank you so much for in your busy schedule getting ready for a huge weekend, taking some time out for us so we can basically promote local. We all want to do what we can for all of our local businesses, our local farmers. COVID's been a tough couple of years with lockdowns and stuff, and everyone should support local.
Oh, thank you. Actually, we've had really good sales during COVID because everybody wants comfort food, and a lot of people want to buy local, and a lot of people want to know the producer. So, and we have that sales wagon that we put out at the start of COVID. People would call in their orders, and we put it out in the sales wagon and give them a code to get in, and so that was perfect.
Marvelous. That is so good to hear.
So we had to do a lot of pivoting, and the worst thing about COVID is I didn't get to talk to customers.
Right.
Yes.
That was the
human interaction. Yeah.
That's explain the process and why we love doing it, and just because we like talking to people. And this is our 30th year.
Oh my gosh.
That's marvelous.
That's
marvelous. Yeah.
So you're a pro, and it's very clean environment. So what brought you to produce maple? Is it in your family, or is it just a passion?
It's a passion now. It wasn't in our family. My parents had a farm, and we sort of tapped about 3 trees around the farm, and that big black pot was what we boiled in. So
Oh my
the maple
gosh.
syrup was as black as my jacket. But no, we moved up here in '89, and we had a maple bush, and we started tapping a few trees just for ourselves, and then Duford got hold of us, and we just started producing. So this sugar shack did not happen overnight.
Wow, and we can tell it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I know you'll be very busy this weekend. I want to say congratulations in advance and thank you for your wonderful product.
No problem. Thank you.